To me like that. Your nose goes to unknown places.
Yep, go on.
It's hard. You're helping him discover things about himself he didn't want to know, Loran.
Wait, hold on.
Where's my light? There we go.
Alright, you guys
I'm trying to move.
traverse this very narrow passageway. It's sometimes so narrow that you can barely
Keep bumping into me like that. Your nose goes to unknown places.
Yep, go on.
You guys hear me?
It's hard.
Yep.
Okay.
Discover things about himself he didn't want to know, Loran.
So it's so narrow at some stages you actually have to sort of squeeze sideways. And guys, oh wait, traverse this very narrow.
I can't believe it's not.
It's some. Okay. So
Something foul is here.
as you move up, there's a very large cavern, and it's actually illuminated. The passage continues on through the brightly lit chamber. There are these guttering torches set into sconces along the walls. The floor is very rough and uneven, and the ceiling's about 40 feet overhead. There are 3 flat stone slabs near the exit of the passage that look like tables, and laid across them are 3 human corpses. There are also several mismatched body parts sitting in baskets and strewn across the tables, covered in dry gore. Hands, feet, some legs, organs. And as you move forward, the human on the 3rd table, he rises up. Matted hair juts from this disgusting flesh-ridden scalp. Maggots crawl out of his eye sockets in between what's left of his milky eyeballs. Not only that, some of the hands, they jump up to attention, jump off the stone slabs. They start crawling along the ground, trying to leap up, claw you with sharp, dirty nails.
Oh no.
Crawly crawl. Crawly claw.
Yeah.
I see a tattoo of 1. It says Ashire was here.
That name sounds stupid. Whoever came up with that sounds like an idiot.
Ashai is the boss at the end of this dungeon as well. I'm joking.
Oh shit! Nope, Sam, I think we got the wrong place. We're all screwed.
This has jumped up in level quickly.
Alright, this crawling claw jumps off the stone slab and jumps on you, Kirith, trying to dig its claws into you. And
Get off me.
it misses.
Don't get on me. Get off me.
This one skittles along the ground. And
So maybe they can either punch or slap or someone like a cat.
this one just
propels
tries to
itself
like
on
do like
punch.
a hammer fist on Bereza's foot. And just punches you on your big toe for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh! That's cheap.
Kirith.
I don't know what to do with that guy. That's just bad. Ashire's dead. Alright, I'll attack that first one right here. And that's just awful.
You stab into the ground as it jumps to the side.
Don't touch that ground.
Craven.
Alright. The one right here in the middle, I'll use Sacred Flame on it.
Alright, the blanket of holy energy falls down and just melts the hand away. Until it's nothing left but bone.
One right here. And that's it.
Laron.
It's a thing. I wonder if there's a cousin in it too.
Sorry, when you're doing your attack, can you just tell me which one you're targeting before you make your attack?
Yeah, I was this one here.
All right, you take a shot and the firebolt misses. It just scorches the ground. All right, this crawling claw runs along the ground and it jumps up and it tries to tickle you, Zilch. And you just throw it back on the ground.
I'm starting to realize why there's not very many bard songs, people. Because this shit is creepy as hell. Take out my rapier and I'll stab this thing. Not sure about adventuring just yet. Let's see. Oh, come on.
That misses. You keep trying to stab it and you're just like stabbing in between its fingers.
What is that game called?
Five finger fillet.
Yeah.
I'll scooch to the right a little bit and then past her.
Adel.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the one in front of you with my rapier.
That misses. It just sort of grabs onto the blade and you end up swinging the rapier around like and flick it off.
Shaking it up like, yeah, I'm like, ugh. Alright, what? I'm not copying you!
Rolling a 10 with your rapier, I see.
Well, the thing is, like, you know when you're trying to like kill, like stab something, like I was trying to hilt down and just like stab into the hand, like it kept moving. Okay.
Araiza.
Right?
I'm gonna try to sprint this we get talking about. Nothing, I think, really hard.
That hits.
Yes.
And you just slice with the great axe, slice the hand straight in half.
I like this focus we get talking about.
This zombie, it just sort of slumps off of this stone bench. And it starts slowly wandering over, taking the dash action to get there.
He moves pretty fast. That's a fast zombie.
This crawling claw jumps up on the bench and then jumps at Araiza and tries to like slap him over the face.
Oh!
Misses. This claw, it sort of just leaps up in the air and tries to poke you in the eye, Kirith. And it misses.
And it puts my nose instead.
It goes straight into your nose.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go for a zombie. I trust you guys to get the hands.
That hits. And you slice into it for 10 points of damage. A deep wound indeed.
Alright, I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on this guy right here.
And the hand
Ooh.
jumps and slides along the ground out of the way of it.
Those hands are really dexterous.
Clever girl.
Alright.
Shoot the hand because the zombie ain't hitting.
That is a hit.
Ooh.
The firebolt completely melts away the claw into its just a pile of ash. Alright, this claw targets Zilich. And it jumps up and gives you like a wet willy, but instead of like spit, it's just like a sharp claw just digging into your ear for 2 damage.
Ew.
A sharp willy.
Ew. Sure. Nothing is good as the sentence you just said. Sharp. Talk. I'm gonna insulted by this hand, but I see the zombie. I'm like, oh god, why can't you guys stay dead? And I'll move over and I'll try and stab him to death. Go down
That hits.
for 15.
Alrighty, 15 points of damage. You stab the rapier straight into the zombie's eye, and the blade comes out the back of his head, and he falls backwards.
That one died easy.
Now it's just you and me, Hand, and I'll move back to the corner. I'll put my dukes up.
Alright, the other claw opportunity attacks you. And...
does it? Wasn't I think I was just here.
Oh, sorry.
I was only one.
Yeah, you were. Never mind. But it just shakes a fist at you.
Gives you the middle finger.
Why are
Gives you the
you
middle
Stand
finger.
at you.
Gives you the middle finger.
I say to him, no, nobody would want your hands.
Alrighty, you do that, and was it this one?
Yeah.
Alright, it just like flips over upside down. Fingers
Just the
sticking up
Matrix.
in the air.
All right. I turned there.
Araiza.
Alright, so Seb, I want to jump up on this table and then do a jumping attack on the claw.
Alright. You can do that, you don't need any ability check.
Awesome.
Alright, you jump down
Dang.
and you just slam the axe straight into the ground as the claw like separates its fingers, and you do slice off the middle finger though.
Oh, that's
Dang.
awesome.
Well, that's an important thing.
Kira.
But then what's the new middle finger then?
That little
That hits. And Kirith, you just slice off every finger, and it's nothing
There,
but
run with those,
a fingerless hand.
bitch.
All right. Let's check these coffins.
They're not coffins, right? There's bodies on top of something.
Yeah, they're stone slabs that had bodies on them, like a operating table or something.
Oh,
I'll
check
take
the
off
bodies.
the weird corpse toupee I have, and I'll put the jester's head on instead. And I'll go to the zombie I just killed and said, "You had no personality. Mark was better than you." Spit on.
You
Anyway,
guys want me to go ahead and make sure? I can go ahead and cut the head off.
the double tap, as they say. Yes.
Never could be too safe.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see that movie come out soon.
As you guys
Alright,
are milling about for a little bit, suddenly thuk, 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 arrows just start following down towards you, thuk, 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 and sort of line the ground about 15 feet from you to the north. And you start to hear something shambling forward.
What? Oh shit.
That's not good.
And 60 feet ahead of you, you see 4 skeletons running in, all armed with short bows.
Oh, that definitely is ass sharks. Buds.
Yeah. Exactly. Lagoons.
Damn you, F-Shire. Even though I don't know who you are, but I know your name. For
Damn
some
you,
reason.
famous lich.
Yes.
Alright, and more arrows start raining in thuk, 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 as they fire at you, Araiza. Miss.
I hear it, but I can't see
Fire!
them.
Those of you without dark vision, you will have advantage on you if they're that far away.
Can we tell the direction his arrows are coming from, though?
Yeah, to the north.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll charge in. Oh, but I won't actually rage. Can I throw a hand axe at this one?
Sure. That hits. You toss the hand axe over at him and it just like skittles a heap of his rib bones like bowling pins. but he's still standing. Zilch.
Oh shit, I can't see anything. Let's see. I'll yell at Adel. Hey! We need to move the light forward! Arrows in the dark! Arrows in the dark. And I'll, ready in action to shoot the first skeleton that I can see clearly, illuminated by light. Because right now I can just see their shapes and sizes. I don't want to take the risk. And I will remain there. Enter.
Adol.
Alright, I'm gonna move, because no one can get advantage, cause... Alright. From here... Where are those skeletons? Oh, the skeleton's right there. Wait, no, that's Zilch. Never mind.
Hey!
Yeah,
Hey, the
I'm right here.
skeleton's not Draugr.
Huh? Alright, alright, I'm gonna move right here. And where is this? Oh, okay. I can't see them. So I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Yep. And yep, I entered.
All right. This the skeleton here is going to fire at you, Adol. And you
Okay.
are dodging. You should be able to see him though, because you have 40 feet from light.
Oh, yeah, I can see them.
That misses, and he just sort of stays there. Craven.
He's gonna run up towards the light. You just see a slightly injured skeleton on the left who's cold.
Then you hear this gong, and the skeleton just crumbles to the ground in a myriad of pieces.
Oh shit, I can see skeletons. When did I take my reaction shot, Sip?
Whenever you want. You can take it now.
Oh. Would it be metagaming to wait until... You know, nope, I'll take it now, because Zilch wouldn't be like, I want to get sneak attack. Let's see. I guess this will go to the top.
Basically, the trigger, as soon as the trigger's met, that's when you have to decide to use it.
Okay. I'll go for the north one then.
And
that
you hit him.
that is only 8.
8 points of damage. A good shot though, and break off a heap of bone. The skeleton actually returns fire and fires at you, Zilch. And
There's this little... Oof.
it hits you for 4 piercing damage.
I was about to ask if this thing provided
Yeah,
any type of cover, but it does not matter.
You had half cover, but it hit. And he just doesn't move forward anymore. Ends his turn there. Kirith.
I'll move to here, and I'll take the dodge action.
Alrighty, this skeleton is gonna fire at you, Kirith, at disadvantage. Actually, I don't think you can see him, so it'll be negated. Alright, that hits you for 8 damage, Kirith.
That's a
Arrow
problem.
fuck straight into you. Loran.
Gotta move, gotta move. I wanted to get hit. I'm gonna shoot this one up here.
That hits. You send a fireball screeching across the hall that sort of creates a little funnel of light and then illuminates the skeleton. Burns him for 4 damage. Araiza.
Alright, I'll go head up over here and attack the skelly.
That is a
Wow.
crit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You hit him, and then bones just fly through the air in all different directions.
Don't forget. What are we not forgetting?
Wait.
Put in an extra. Put in an extra D12 for your half orc.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Do you want me to set that up for you?
Yes. Could you please do that?
In the where it says like damage you do in the crit, you write 2d12. That'll do it for you.
Oh, so it'd be 2d12 instead of 1d12. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah. You shattered the skeleton into 100 different pieces. Zilch.
I'll yell out to the room. Guys, get close to him so you can distract him for me. I'm kind of an asshole like that. I'll shoot the short bow at the guy I can see on the right, who's 10 feet away from my orc friend.
That hits.
That's half orc to you.
6 points of damage. You break away some more bones, and there's not much left of him. He's just shambling around.
I'm gonna drop prone behind this thing.
Alright.
So, and pull an arrow out of my chest. Like, oh, be strong, Zilch.
Alright, you duck down behind that slab. 3/4 cover. Adol.
Alright, so is he how is that other skeleton looking? Pretty bone crushed up?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to him and oh, now I can see you.
I see him.
Yep, and I will hit with my rapier.
That hits. You come in and you hit him just like on a small bone on his leg, but it's just that crucial bone that causes the entire skeleton to just collapse. Like a Jenga tower.
Yes, it's like one of those Resident Evil zombies.
Not there.
You've got 40 feet, right, for mobility. Sweet.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, we're still in combat.
Yes,
Oh,
there's
shit.
one more.
Yeah, we got one more.
I didn't see I'm sorry. I didn't know we were still in combat. I didn't see that one hiding in the corner. He's like a lurker. All right. I didn't know, so I'm going to end turn there.
Raven.
Move up my 30 feet. And this skeleton, I will use Toll the Dead as well.
Again, wow! You hear this Dolores bell. He takes 6 necrotic damage. He starts to crumble. Kirith.
I'll move my 30 and take the dodge.
Alright, you dodge again. He just tries to fire at you as you approach. Disadvantage. But he hits you. Thuk. Right in the neck hole.
He hit me with that?
17. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I didn't see your AC's 19. That clings against your shield. Never mind.
Yeah.
Luran.
The skelly, shoot the skelly.
That hits. 6 fire damage. The skeleton is badly scorched and close to death. Araiza. You take a swing at him, and as he's sort of stumbling back, you fall short with your axe and miss.
You got him.
Zilch.
Alright, so my internet, I'm gonna have to restart my router. Discord's on my phone, so that's good. But I will stand up. If you wouldn't mind rolling a short bow. I'm trying to jump in on my phone, but rolls are weird on phones.
Alrighty.
And then I'll shoot him and then I'll drop prone again.
Okay. You fire.
Assuming he's not dead.
7 on the attack roll.
Oh.
It misses.
But down I go.
Straight through the gap in his ribs. Again.
You think I would learn, but I'm cursed to not learn. And pass turn.
Ado.
Thank you for measuring. I will go up and hit him.
That hits. You run forward and with the pommel of the rapier you just crack him over the head and he drops to the ground. All dead.
Yes.
Alright, good job, Kareth. Distracting the enemy like that. And I am doing healing word on him.
And I'll go pick up my hand axe rifle.
Okay.
Thank you for the healing.
Yep, that's 6 for you.
I'll recover arrows and whatnot.
You guys, I just had to warm up a little bit.
Your steps on the side here, it looks like.
As you look further into the very, very large cavern, there are some stone steps carved into the side of the wall. They spiral around before leading to a very narrow window carved out of the rock. You can sort of just see it about 10 feet above, overhead.
That's... Oh, okay. So are we going this way? Or which way are we going?
I was gonna go check out up here.
Well, let's search the body of the zombie, see if there's anything on it first.
Alright. The zombies, they're skeletons.
Skeletons. Sorry.
You check them, and they have there are 4 short bows that are in good repair. So with loot, you guys there won't be a party loot per se. Someone can do a party loot, but basically you'll be carrying everything. So probably maybe like whoever's got the highest strength. You guys want to do that? Party loot like that?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm sure the
yes,
highest strength person is me.
Yep.
Do you want to who wants to volunteer to look after that?
I have a -8 to strength, so I'm out.
Wait, you have a -8? No way. You
Yes.
need an 8.
Yes. Yeah, a negative and base. We really need a bag of holding. Yep.
Alright, there is 4 short bows and 28 arrows of value.
Well, I
Take all the arrows.
If we did. Alright, I guess I'll just skip it. I don't really need one.
Nope.
don't need
You can take some arrows. I didn't know
Well, no,
if you want them. I'll take some arrows.
I'll do the party loot again, that's fine.
I'll take like 5
Yeah.
arrows. You
Yeah,
can take
you
the rest. How's that?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Drew. Well, damn it, Lord, but I don't know what to call you.
Alright, anyone taking
Alright.
any bows?
I guess
taking
I'll
one.
hold on.
I guess the one with the highest strength. I guess.
Yeah, that most likely be me with 17.
Alright, Araiza, add 4 short
I'm just
bows to your
gonna take 5
inventory.
You've got 23 arrows for you. I'm just taking 5.
Okay, and add 23 arrows.
Let's see. I will take the rest of the arrows because I don't want to be close enough to people to stab them at all times of the day.
Alright, you take the arrows, Zilch. 23. As you come up to the top of these stairs, Bereza, there is just like a sort of like a window that's been carved out of the rock, like an arched window about a foot high and a few inches wide. But there is a very obvious looking lever sticking out of the wall.
Okay, first of all, how much do those
Let me have a look. Should be in the compendium.
Usually when you put on your character sheet and put it under your equipment, it tells you how much weight you have on you.
Yeah, they're 2 each.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can search it up in the compendium too if you need to.
Alright, I'll go pull the lever, I suppose.
You're gonna pull the lever?
Wait! Hold on, I'm jumping in. Hold on.
Wait, hold on a second. What?
Hold on. Okay, alright. I'm now back in the game. Where's the rest of the... Okay, so... Where are we? You said there's a lever on the top of the stairs?
At the top of the steps there's a lever.
Alright, you
Don't just go...
the lever now.
No, you don't just go pulling lever. You gotta look around a little bit. See what the lever could activate. Could I do I guess, like a perception check to see if there's any mechanical things around that this would relate to?
That's investigation.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll give that a go.
Alrighty, you sort of examine it and try and see like what the lever's gonna do, like where maybe any sort of mechanics are gonna lead to, and you can tell that it's some sort of like trap. Maybe someone's like supposed to look through in here and sort of pull the lever. You can't quite put your finger on what's going to happen. However, you do sort of see this large slabs of rock sort of standing up in this small round cave.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So it looks like it is a trap, but it's not aimed at us, which is good, I suppose.
So what are the two things in here?
They're the stone slabs. Now, resting next to the stone slabs on the sort of southeast side of the slabs are these two little small iron chests as well. Little treasure chests.
treasure.
Like
Oh.
pushed up against the slabs.
I see
Little
it
bit of-
shiny.
A little bit of bait, I see.
Yeah,
Well, the
it's like a mouse trap.
iron... Yeah, exactly. Iron chest, you say? We can't fit through this little peepee hole, right?
No, it's like an arrow slit basically.
Did you say pee-pee
No
hole?
one can.
Peeping, whatever.
Can I smash my way through?
Put a lever. Do it.
Yeah, pull the lever. It sounds like it'd be fun.
Alright, you crank the lever down and then the floor gives way underneath the chests. Trapdoors open up and the chests fall in, and then the stone slabs, like these massive like menhir sort of sized stone slabs, they just slide forward and they just fall down into the trapdoor. It would have crushed anyone easily. They'd fallen down there.
Now I regret
Yikes.
loosening those chests. They're probably empty, right, guys? I mean, who puts real gold in their traps, right? If anything, it was probably like a drawing of a dick butt or something. It was for the best.
I don't
Picture
know.
of Ashar. Picture of Ashar signed and dated.
Billowing. Hey guys, I don't know about you, but I'm coughing up a little blood. Is that normal? Is that normal?
That
You
one
don't feel so good?
Yeah. Just direct pressure, right? Direct pressure on the wound. I think I'm good.
I can give you one healing.
Okay.
That's all I got left.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Sure.
Yeah. Maybe save that when I'm
It's one.
dying.
Alright, you make your way down the winding stone steps and a very large chamber still, and it starts to narrow a little bit as it heads further to the north. Continue on and on and on, and now you see a large chunk of rock, like a massive stalactite sticking out of the ground, almost piercing the roof ahead, about 20 feet up, and it splits the passage into 2 separate corridors before meeting back around, and there's another larger chunk of wood, rock here, sort of separating the passages once again.
Do you want to go left or right?
I pull out my trusty coin again. Unless anyone else has got a better idea. Flip this bad boy.
Cool.
Let's see. 1d2. 1 will be up, 2 will be down, just like before. Up? Huh? Scoop up my coin.
What do you mean this is not a short rest party?
I mean, like, look at us. None of us really have short rest resources that come back.
We're so used to that 5-minute short rest.
I know.
Oh, right.
No
I
action
missed
surges,
that.
no superiority dice. It's all long rest or nothing.
You continue around, and eventually the winding passage sort of meets back up with the former one, and you come to an oval-shaped cavern. Opens up. It's 40 feet wide and 60 feet long. There are these dark purple tapestries hanging on the walls, and at the center stands a pedestal fashioned of severed arms arranged to clutch one another in a cone shape. Cradled in the uppermost of the hands is a glowing crystal sphere, a dark sigil with an eye-like slit floating above the seer. And
What could that be?
it looks like this. Oh, let's wait. Just have to change the setting because I can't actually show it to you guys. There we go. It looks like that top purple one.
Can I do an Arcana check on that?
Sure. You liken these two symbols of elemental evil, with the top one being an unknown element that you're not sure about.
Someone draw that or something. That's interesting.
Step no further! And some of the purple curtains sort of ruffle about towards the back of the cavern, and little man pops out. Brown hair, mean looking shave, holds this like blackened bone in his hand. What are you doing here? And he sort of calls out from the darkness. He's just like, he's clearly a human male, but he's just like hiding in the darkness. Why are you here? How dare you assault my cavern? I am the lord of this cavern. And you take another step closer, and he points to the staff forward. I'm warning you. One more step, and I'll unleash my magic upon you.
No need for that. Who are we talking to, by the way? I mean, I always like to know who I'm getting into business with.
I'm warning you. Don't take another step. This is your last chance. I am the
just
lord
wanted-
of this cave. My name is Orioth.
Oriat. Is that Elven or Dwarven? It's very interesting. Listen, you have some interesting tastes in art here. This little bone pedestal here. Curious though, I recognize these 4 sigils, but this top one, I mean, would you mind educating a fan, I guess? We really just kind of came here to talk and see what's up with the great necromancer around.
Can you not see? It's the eye. It watches your every move. Do you not fear it?
It's hard to...
We don't understand that. We don't
Yeah, it's hard to
understand
fear what you don't understand. That's why we need you to teach us about it.
Feel it? Feel the eye? I want to feel the eye. Let me feel the eye. I'm gonna reach up.
No. No.
Don't.
I have warned you, and you have not listened. Prepare to die! And
Aww.
his staff starts to glow at the top of it, like the bone staff that he's got.
Why does everyone always overreact?
He attacks. Zilch.
Let's see. I can't see him. So you said he's like in the darkness,
Yeah,
just a little bit.
the back of the cave.
Let's see. Would this pedestal offer any type of odd cover?
Yeah. Like a massive, like cone-shaped, like TP style little structure, but it's made completely out of like arms, skeletal arms grabbing one another. As you move in closer, Zilch, you see in the center of the cone is a dead female wearing white and red robes. Her neck is being cut.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the act now. You're a fucking monster. And I'm gonna like crouch down next to this lovely pillar and ready in action to shoot that bastard when I can actually see him clearly. And I'll wink at Adol. Yeah, I was gonna do this thing where I tried to earn your confidence and trust, but you it's hard. You sicken me. You sicken me greatly, bastard.
Raven.
Wait, are you talking to me or him?
Him.
Oh.
Or are you?
Sorry, I can't hear you if you're speaking.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, now I can.
Alright. Yeah, it got disconnected for a second. But yeah, Craven's gonna move up just a little bit so you can see him and use Sacred Flame.
Alright, he tries to dodge out of the way. And it catches him. It doesn't seem to hurt him though. He just chuckles. I am immortal! But you can see it's
You're
still
a
sort of
necromancer.
this
You're a
like
necromancer. Why did?
sort of some sort of magical sort of force around him, like sort of absorbing the damage a bit. Kirith.
So, someone figure out what's going on, and that pillar, that's gotta be protected him. And I move up to him to make an attack.
That hits. For 11
Ooh.
slashing damage, you slash through him and he sort of shocks. He's shocked from the attack. Ah! And again, you still see this like force, like sort of absorb all of that damage that you did to him. But he seems to definitely be getting hurt some way or another. Laran.
I'll check the pillar. I'll check the pillar. Pillar not checked.
What do I do?
You can like use your action to like make a perception check or investigation.
Yeah, I'll try investigating.
Alright, you take a look at it. It's certainly a grim effigy, but you can't see anything that would suggest that it's bolstering this necromancer in any way. Doesn't seem to be like anything that you can tell. It definitely looks like this woman was sacrificed inside. She looks to be in her mid-30s. She wears robes that represent Saint Cuthbert. She has a brooch on her neck, and it looks like she was killed here and sort of propped up on a stake, and then this effigy's been built around her.
Does it look like it's like one whole thing, or could I just like pluck the eye out and take it?
The eye?
That.
Yeah, he wants the eye.
Alright, the eye is like 10 feet in the air.
Oh.
Adol.
Okay. All right. I'm going to move right here.
Ah, yes,
Watch
the
out
light
now.
bringer.
Alright.
Let's see.
I say now, Zilch.
There's that sick bastard.
Alright, you are fired him, Zilch, but you're also firing behind the effigy, so that misses from cover.
Yeah.
Oh, you say mechanically cover subtracts. I'm
It-
just curious.
Well, it gives +2 AC
Oh, okay.
to whatever's behind
All
that
right.
cover.
Okay.
And vice versa. Adol. Or 3 or +5 if
All
it's
right.
3/4 cover.
I'm going to insult him. Your lair is nothing but a joke.
Alrighty, he makes a wisdom save. And he
Damn.
scoffs at you. I'll show you a joke. I could certainly use another 6 minions after what you've done to them. You all die now and return as my servants.
There's
Well,
nothing more unappealing
yeah.
or disgusting than a necromancer. You sick fuck.
They gave us a show, and we didn't. They did a bad job, so we beat them down.
This does not appear to be Ashire.
All right, and and my turn.
Araiza.
You make me angry, magic man. So I'm gonna
Rage.
go
Ooh,
rage.
he's raging.
Oh!
You run over and you sort of
There
slip
you go.
forward and you swing as he quickly jumps backwards. Haha! You brute! You're too reckless. Now feel my power! And the staff glows and there's a glowing white explosion from the tip of his staff as he uses 6 charges from a wand of magic missile to shoot 10 darts.
Oh wow.
He's gonna do 1 at each of you, plus 1 at Araiza, Kirith, Raven, and Loran. Oh, why did it do 3d4 plus 3? That's not right. It's supposed to be 1d4 plus 1, so 3 damage. Alright, Araiza, you're hit for 6 force damage. Kirith, you're hit for 6 force damage. Raven, Lorraine, you're also hit for 6 force damage. And then Adol, you're hit for 3 force damage. Zilch, you're hit for 3 force damage.
Oh.
And Craven, you're hit for 3 force damage.
Is this the end of Dilch?
Yeah, these little darts just fly around, just slamming into everyone, causing absolute devastation. You are fools to come here! And he jumps back a little bit. Oh no, he won't do that. That'll provoke. He'll end his turn there.
No, do it.
Yeah,
Move.
no, don't. No, we insist.
Zilch, make a death saving throw. That is a success.
2 more. Woo! Should have done that.
Craven.
Alrighty, move up to Zilch. Alright, not today, buddy. And spare the dying. Did not put that as my macro. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, the bruises start to heal. Kareth.
You did not ask me my name. Now you'll find the power of Clan Zigzag's throw. And I do my breath weapon.
Alright. I care not for your name. Alright.
It's not an attack per se. It's DC saving throws 8 plus Constitution modifier plus proficiency. I don't know how to put that in.
Alright.
So
Let me do that. You got to deselect the attack, and you put on saving throw. You got the saving throw thing right there. So, let's have a look here.
So 1 plus 2, so it would be 11.
All right. Oh, roll damage. These descriptions, they can go on like your features and traits.
Okay. Did that not work?
He rolled a 7.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, I was testing it. You need to roll 2d6.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not rolling your attack.
Oh,
That was me that just tested it. It should work though if you cast it again. Or
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Alright,
wait,
well-
cast again? Okay, I'll cast it again. I'll just try it.
wait, how many times you? Alright.
No, you said 2d6.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
just rolled
Yeah, I'm
it.
just gonna take the first one. Sorry, it's 12.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you shoot your lightning breath at him, and a line of electricity just screeches along the ground. It hits him, and he takes 6 lightning damage. You can start to see small wounds appear on him now. Laurent.
Alright. Magic this one.
Alright, you shoot a magic missile at him, and that is 15 points of force damage. All the darts slam into him, and they just start battering him around. He screams out in pain. Ah! How dare you!
Oh, I'm gonna get you, Magic Man.
Hey, doll.
All right. I'm sick and tired of you. I'm gonna move up to him and hit him with my rapier.
You run over, try to lunge at him with the rapier, and he grabs the staff in both hands and just clubs the rapier away. 7 misses.
Well, I move away. And I will actually I'll give Brazier barter inspiration.
All right.
I'm tired of him talking. Finish him off.
I like the way you talk, boy.
Right, and I intern.
Araiza.
Ah! And I'll use Bardic Inspiration for that.
Go for it.
What would the inspiration be?
D6.
Like how much?
D6. A D6. Just roll a D. It's just 1 D6.
17 is a hit. 15 slashing damage plus 2 from rage. You hunk the axe into him, and it sort of causes him to fall backwards, like blood just spills out everywhere, and he just screams as it trickles down his head. How dare you! And then his hands start to glow bright red. I'll show you!
I'll show you what a brute is!
Alright, this like bright red glow comes off of his hands, and he just tries to grab you, Araiza. with vampiric touch. And grabs onto you and just starts strangling you. Laughing maniacally as you take 9 necrotic damage. And actually, what's your totem? Are you
I'm going down the berserker path.
Oh, you don't even have it.
That's level 3, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, you sink to the ground and you see like he basically drains your life and he's healed for half of that. Oh, and as he's laughing maniacally, he sort of looks and then doesn't realize you're still standing, and then his eyes widen. Ow! You will die! And he ends his turn there.
Could it be its ultra instinct? Anyway. So,
I'm going super.
So you're just sort
I'm gonna roll.
slipping in and out of consciousness. You're all stabilized though, so you just sort of see a little bit what's going on. Badly.
I'll just say to him,
concussed.
you're a dick. You are an asshole.
Craven.
Alright, move by right here, and then I'll use Toll the Dead on him.
He makes the wisdom save with a 15.
I think
Oh,
But yeah, he makes it.
Kirith.
All right. Yeah, we'll attack.
You swing him and
Ah,
he blocks the longsword, holding the bone up in both hands. Aran.
I can shoot the Oreo.
Crit!
yes, yes, yes. Oh my god.
As he's holding the
Let's
club up and he's charging up the magic missiles again to just finish everyone off, suddenly, Laurent, you sort of poke from around the corner and shoot this fire bolt. It starts off as a tiny little strand of fire and then a gout of flame consumes him and he screams, "No! No!" He writhes in the flame, and as the flames melt his flesh, the flames turn black and he
shit.
disappears into a black smoke.
what?
Where did he go? One more kill him.
Where?
I'll
That doesn't look right.
flash out where he's at. Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Something's not right here.
Let's check his
Where's
body.
his body?
There is no body. It disappeared into
Wait,
black
what?
smoke.
That's what I'm saying. There's no body.
Oh.
Where's his body? Something's
Well.
not right.
Oh, well, let's inspect this this thing a little bit more.
I'm gonna check out the body.
There is no body.
Yeah.
It disappeared into black smoke.
No.
Oh, the other body.
No, I mean, yes.
There is
that
no
one.
body. No. You have to sort of take some of these like bones away, and as soon as you do that, the floating eye just sort of fades, disappears, and you find a woman in her mid-30s. She has had her neck cut. She wears white and red robes, and she has a brooch around her neck. It looks like this. It's sort of a silvery, circular design with red stones set into it.
It's the Church of St. Cuthbert.
And yeah, it looks like she was a priest of St. Cuthbert.
I'll take the brooch.
Okay.
As you look down, the smoke subsides. The black magic wand is still sitting on the ground with one charge.
I take the one.
Oh shit.
And you know what it does. It's a wand of magic missiles, but it is fashioned to look like a scorched bone.
That's very appropriate for someone who's going to be an evocation wizard.
Yeah.
currently has 1 charge left. He used 6 in one go as well. So there are like all these like purple drapes covering the walls, and you've laid the body of this dead woman out on the ground, and she, the only thing identifying her is the robes and the brooch.
I'll pull down one of the tapestries to cover her.
Alright, you rip down the tapestry, and as you go to turn and chuck it over her, you see something glowing in a crack in the wall. A sphere, a glowing sphere. And
Can't identify what it is.
you can identify it with a short rest. Looks like you guys are already taking a short rest, so go ahead. You spend an hour here milling about. Everyone burn your hit dice if you want to. And you identify the orb as a drift globe. It's a small glass sphere. It weighs 1 pound, and you can speak a command word to cause it to animate light. Or, once per day, the daylight spell. That's a very big radius of light. And then you can say something again, and it'll sort of either it can like hover behind you by itself. And Adol, you
cool.
need. Oh, you didn't have hit dice.
I had one hit die. And I
mean, it
6.
wasn't in the actual. It wasn't filled in the hit dice thing, so it didn't apply it. So you're gonna want to manually apply that 6.
Okay.
Also, so what about what happened with the XP on like the skeleton and zombies? Did they not get XP for it?
Sorry, I couldn't understand what you're saying.
I think you said about the XP from the skeleton to the zombie.
Yeah, that was it. 200 from all the encounters included. So there's like in the niche with that glowing orb, you pull it out, and there's actually some more stuff. There's some like rations and some drink supplies, bedding, and notably a coin pouch with 165 silver pieces, 78 gold pieces,
Nice.
and 4 polished
Nice.
jet gems worth 50 GP each. And again,
Nice.
you can divvy it up 4 ways, or one person can carry it all.
Yeah. Can just one person carry it all?
I'll go ahead and carry it.
I have
Alrighty.
no problem sharing the money if you want to do the items.
So, Seb, I know, I don't know, I didn't think anything special of this chest you had, I just took it as a memento, but then you were like, oh, it very well might be magical. So, during that short rest, would
Yes.
that have identified it?
It's a hat of wizardry.
Oh shit, this is not for me.
You can. It's a common magic item, and this one is shaped like a jester's hat. It has the same crescent moon and stars, and yeah, you can use it as a spellcasting focus. You will have to attune to it though on another short rest, and also there's a chance that you can cast any cantrip once per short rest as well.
Yes. Hey, you know what? I am keeping this.
All right, you're gonna take that, then Zilch, and
Sure, why not?
all right. When you get magic items, I'm gonna make you a new folder for magic items. And who's taking the wand?
I'll take the wand.
All right, Laran, I'll put.
Oh wait,
that.
it says requires attunement by a wizard. Nope, I'm not gonna take that.
Yeah.
If I would know,
Yeah.
it only applies to wizard. I'd give it to my short little friend, and say, this was important. This belonged to a very important zombie of mine, but I feel like you can make better use of it than me.
All right, and who's taking the drift globe?
Is that do you have to attune to that?
No, not attunement.
So you just
Since you already have light, I think someone else should take that.
Yeah, if we have any
guess so.
frontliners who don't, if we have any frontliners who don't have the light cantrip, that might be good for them to have.
Ooh, come
Yeah,
on, get the
Araiza.
shiny ball. I love the shiny ball.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Take the
Araiza?
shiny ball. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you can take the shiny ball.
Take the shiny ball.
Just
Could
don't
you give me
kill.
access to the party loot so I could put all these things down?
Sure.
I like the pretty shiny ball.
Alrighty. You guys mill about, rest up, gather this loot, grab the brooch, and this little sojourn is over. It's time to head out and meet back up with the caravan before you arrive at the village of Homlet. Congratulations on your first dungeon crawl as well.
Yay!
Let's take a 10-minute bio break and then we'll move on to Homlet. That was just a little opening vignette for you guys.
All right.
Before the real campaign starts. See you guys back in 10.
All right.
This is a little teaser. What experience were you at, guys? I didn't add them all up.
200.
200.
Okay.
See you soon.
What is it for level 2?
What do you guys think of my funny barbarian?
Oh yeah, he's working.
I love barbarians. I love them so much.
Alright, so it's
Good job.
300 for level 2.
It's hard to believe that we're level 1 and having to go through all this again. It's
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I only get 1 attack?
Yeah, like I had a whopping 4 before, and now it's like I only have 1. Where it's like crit, holy shit. 3d12 at level 1, like holy shit.
The thing I found the most funny is like we only have 1 guy who can see in the dark. Before everybody could, besides RC.
Yeah, and I'm like the only guy that can see in the dark, and he's
Oh,
the
I can see in the
dumbest
dark.
dude on the team.
I can see in the dark, but I'm also a wizard, so I really can't be in front.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Don't
take up
worry,
the
all I
rear.
have to do is be able to see.
I'll take up the rear.
I'll just cut whatever gets in my way.
Oh, that was a dart trap. Oh, that was a log trap.
Oh man, the double crit. Like, I'm not used to having 1 dice to roll. I'm used to having 2 roll all the time with advantage all the time.
Yeah, you don't got that with any fighting that I know of.
Well, like down the line, I'll get like reckless attack,
Yeah,
but that's a double-edged sword.
if it's a 1-on-1, I say reckless. But if there's like 3 guys
Oh,
on
yeah.
you, no.
You're gonna like the barbarian. I played in my Monday campaign. I'm a level 12 barbarian, and it's fun. Every level you just get harder to kill, and you hit harder, and it's
Oh yeah. I'm having fun already at level 1, just being a dumb brute.
Shiny ball.
I want the shiny ball. I like the shiny.
Oh, I'm excited. I think this was something Seb made up. I don't even know if this is part of the campaign.
Alright. So what's our plan? Are we just gonna go to town and like immediately long rest when we can?
I think we're meeting with our whoever sent us here. And after that, I don't know. Because I don't remember. Did he say why we are here?
no.
He was like, we're basically just exploring around, really.
It was just a day trip.
Yeah. I can already tell that we had a bit of a rocky start, but so does a lot of things.
We just rolled really bad, and he rolled really good.
Oh yeah, that one when that zombie crit me for 11 damage. Whew, I was barely standing, and then I got angry.
I mean, Alder has 19 AC. And they're still hitting him at this level.
I know. I don't know how they.
Yeah.
I mean, they like got me twice. I'm like, wow, I can't get much better than that.
Exactly.
I only have 15.
How do you like my little goblin voice?
Oh, that's
I
Oh,
love it.
I like
It's
it.
awesome.
Oh, I see your butts.
It's hilarious.
So, like I said, I had to do a little work with the brute voice, but I think I got it down now.
Also, probably somebody else should get the wand of magic missile.
I want pretty wand.
No, you're just gonna stab someone with it.
Do I do it like this and I stab him in the face? Ah! Magic missile!
Yeah, since
I
I
can't-
already have magic missile.
I can't sneak attack with magic missile, so I feel like it would be less valuable on me. As a future arcane trickster, it flavor makes sense, but if someone else wants it, maybe so you don't have to waste your turn running into melee.
I don't know, I can throw one of my hand axes or javelins pretty well.
Right. For right. I was thinking
Hello?
like for a melee fighter as they're running into battle. Like
Yeah,
if they
exactly.
can't get there in time, they could just cast magic missile.
Fucking Baron.
What are we talking about?
Nah, we're
Who's
just
taking
talking about like plans.
Oh,
Drian thinks that the wand of magic missile's a little bit lost on him because he can already organically cast it, so he was seeing if anyone else wanted it.
oh, because he doesn't want it.
I mean, I would like it, but it makes more sense for somebody else who may need to be like running into battle if they can't get to the enemies in one go. They could just like cast magic missile or something.
So I would say either Kirith or Adel.
Question: does it have to be a wizard that uses it though? Like, because I know I can.
No, anyone can use a wand.
Oh, okay, then I guess I'll just keep it for emergency for an extra spell. I'll probably keep it. I'll keep it for a little bit if to spare some spell slots and do a little attack damage. So I'll take it.
Alright.
So yeah, just one use.
Yeah.
Right now it has
Yeah.
one use.
They only
But every
it works.
dawn it recharges.
Yeah, it'll
it works.
recharge.
Never mind.
Yep. So it'll be my super attack. I'm gonna use all the charges at once.
I mean, I would recommend you always keep one charge so it doesn't disappear on you.
Yeah.
Oh right. All right.
I love
Those
how
are 6
someone was
charges.
like, and you go down, and I was like, nope.
Ah!
How you guys
You
doing?
make me angry, Magic Man.
All right, so here is the area sort of zoomed in around the Cron Hills. You guys are down the bottom left, and this is sort of the road. So here you can see the Necromancer's Cave. You are approaching Homlet, and one of these hexes is a mile. So you guys are going to be there within. Wait, why did I write 5 miles? 1 mile. So you'll be there within an hour. You join up with sort of the troop of the caravan, and then you now approach the village of Homlet, having ridden up from the lands of the Wild Coast. You're poorly mounted, badly equipped, and have no real large sums of cash other than what you just plundered. In fact, all you have is what you wear and what you ride, plus a few coins hidden in purses and pockets. What you do possess in quantity, though, is daring, and desire to become wealthy and famous. Thus, your group comes to Homelet to learn. Is this indeed a place for adventurers to seek their fortunes? You all hope, of course, to gain riches and make names for yourselves. The outcome of this is uncertain, but your skill and daring, along with a good measure of luck, will be the main ingredient of what follows, be it for weal or woe. The small community at the crossroads is a completely unknown quantity. What is there? Who will be encountered? Where should you go? These are your first explorations and encounters, so chance may dictate as much as intelligence. Will outsiders be shunned? Are the reports true? Is the whole community engaged in evil practices, left over from the elemental evils? Are the folk here bumpkins, easily duped? Does a curse lay upon those who dare to venture into the lands which were once the temples? All of these questions will soon be answered. The dusty, rutted road is lined with closely grown hedges of brambles and shrubs. Here and there it cuts through a copse or crosses a rivulet. To either hand, forest and meadow have given way to field and orchard. A small herd of kine graze nearby, and a distant hill is dotted with one stone chimneys with thin plumes of blue smoke rising from them. A road angles west into the hill country, and to either side of the road ahead are barns and buildings. Homelet at last. The adventure begins. Here is the original handout from the first edition module of Homelet.
Wow.
Here is some coloured art of cruising around that bend, approaching Homelet.
Feels just like home.
And so you arrive. Alright, so this wait, why is Zilch dead? There we go.
There we go.
Alright, so you guys arrive on the road here, and so this map, you can it's pretty much to scale. The entire village is here. I'd recommend being zoomed out a bit. It's a very nice map of Homelet though. You can move around and basically interact with whoever you want, and go wherever you need to. There is much to explore here, and this is the reason why you've come to this area, to explore Homelet. As you move up through the town, I'll describe things. So you come to you've just entered the village now, and you see a large, prosperous farm and cottage. It's a wooden plaster house. It's very well kept, and there's a barn beyond, bulging with hay grain and so forth. Several fat animals are about, and 2 large farm dogs bark at your approach, and a rosy-cheeked goodwife appears at the doorway. Oh, hello there! She waves at you. Hello, adventurers, welcome!
Hey!
Oh.
Thank you.
She sort of gives you a bit of a look there, Araiza. Actually, let me take off this grid. We don't need the grid on. I didn't mean to have that on. Oh, you are not from around here. You're adventurers.
Yes, you did just say that. Adventurers typically aren't from around the places that they go. You know, that's just been
I mean,
what I've experienced.
not from this world. Your green skin and your dragon features. You're not marauders, are you?
No.
We're not mean. I trust you. I mean, you can trust us.
You Is what he said.
That's a little racist. That's a little racist, isn't it? No, don't worry. They may appear odd, but their odd appearances are well matched by their good natures and good intent. I guess is a good way to put it. Don't mind them. Don't mind them.
Well, that's good. As long as you aren't here to rape and pillage, that's fine. Oh, forgive me. Welcome to Homelet. Are you looking for boarding?
And I just kind of like feel the wound beneath my armor. Yeah, place to wash up and sleep would be good.
Well,
Yeah.
you sort of see into a very well-kept home. There is 4 children inside, and the lintel over the front door is carved with acorns and oak leaves. Well, head up the road, and you'll see a big building up ahead. A sign there. That's the Welcome Wench. You can find some boarding there.
The Welcome Wench. What a nice name.
All right.
I'm sure you may have
Thank
heard
you.
of it. They're quite famous for their food and drink.
Now I do have to say one question. My gentlemen friends over there, the odd ones. Is your reaction? You don't see very many of those folks in this town, do you?
Oh no, we're just a humble farming village, but there are certainly a lot more folk coming with that big ghastly tower being built. And she points over to the east, and you see a large precipice with a construction site. Looks like they're building a tower and a castle.
Huh. Now, why would they be doing that in a farming? Is that a castle in a farming village? Is there a lord here?
Oh well, not really a lord. The town elder I follow is Jeru. You see, I'm of the old faith. The Viscount of Verbabonk, he's responsible for that. He says that ever since the battle of Telpo of elemental evil, we need some more reinforcements, I guess. And a man sort of walks up as well, and the dog sort of chase behind him. And this woman introduces herself. Oh, I'm Gwyneth, by the way. And this is my husband, Percy. Oh, hello there, friends. Welcome.
Hi.
Looks like he was just sowing the fields.
Hello, Percy. Hello, Gwyneth.
Nice to meet you both.
Haha, eyes off her now. She's taken.
I snap my finger. Damn.
So when you say the old faith, when you say the old faith, do you mean Saint Cuthbert?
Oh, no. The old faith. You never heard of the old faith?
No, where I'm from, we only have the new faith.
Oh,
Could you fill me in a little bit?
well, we believe in balance. Mother Earth. Jeru, he's a druid. He's the town elder. He's looked after us, well, ever since I've known. He lives in that big oak tree, just yonder. And she points off to the northeast. You see a massive sort of grove and a forest beyond. Some houses.
Oh, interesting.
Now, Percy,
That's
they're just coming and dropping by and saying hello. They're adventurers and have just come to town. Oh, they're not trying to make a pass at me. Haha, just a bit of playful banter. Well, I'll tell you what. You know, I wish someone who would make a pass at someone. That would be your brother, Filikin. Why, ever since his wife died, he's become a desperate one, hasn't he? So consumed in his work.
What does Filikin do?
Oh, he's a farmer. He lives in the house next door. Points to the house next door to the north. He's a pig farmer, he is. Just loves his pigs. Ever since his wife passed away a few years back, he never talks to anyone. He neglects his daughters. Doesn't even come over for dinner anymore. I tell you what, that Matilda that lives across the road from him, I reckon she'd be a good match. She's a widow herself. I reckon her dowry would be fine to build them a new barn. He wouldn't have to worry about his work anymore, but I don't know. He doesn't even make time for his family, let alone romance.
Percy, you're a town gossip. How very interesting. I didn't peg you for that type, but please, go on. Hey, someone so well informed, tell me. I know the old faith is big here, but are there any followers of St. Cuthbert in this town that you would know of? Any?
Oh yes, the Church of St. Cuthbert. It's up on the precipice to the north of the village. You can't miss it. It's a large temple. Forgive me, but we are of the old faith, and that's where our faith lies. You're not here to preach to us, are you?
No, not at all. It's just I'm always curious to see where the reach has spread, you know. And a lot of people in the town, or maybe just a handful. Would you be able to, one or two women in particular? You know, I'm a religious man myself. It'd be nice to meet a woman who follows the faith.
Well, I'm sure there are plenty. Well,
okay.
You could ask around, I guess, but most women, they'll probably be a little bit shy against you adventurer folks, you know, and all that fancy gear and armor and stuff. We're simple folk, we are.
Dear Lord Percy, what is this thing? Is this for eating?
Why, what are you? It's a dog. It's one of my shepherd dogs.
Do you eat them? Are they
God, no.
companions?
They're pets. They help me round the cattle.
I've never seen one.
And they act as excellent guard dogs as well. No offense, but I've never seen one of your kind either. You have the face of a dragon. I sure hope you're not evil like one too.
I am a dragonborn. I'm Clan Zexastro.
Don't get him started on the clans. It's very hard.
Let me spell that for you. Z.
Well, I've got to get back to sowing those fields. You enjoy your stay in Homelet. I hope you find the adventure you're looking for. Certainly seem like fine folk.
Thank you.
And don't eat any dogs.
I want you to pet the doggy.
All right, let's go to that tavern place to find stay.
Are we gonna split the gold so that we each keep track of our own gold, or do you want to put it in the party loot?
I was hoping we'd do the party loot thing.
I'll tip my hat that I definitely have, not the jester's hat, to Gwyneth. So it was nice meeting you.
Enjoy your stay. Lovely to meet you too.
As I shut my book, I'm gonna walk up to her and hand her a gold. Your husband was very helpful in my research. Thank you.
Oh, gold? You didn't have to, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. And why, if you're in town long enough, perhaps I'll have you over for dinner.
Sounds good. I'm always up for a free meal. Shake my fat belly.
We could try that dog. That dog would be good.
No, we're not going to kill the doggy.
Yeah, that's not how we make friends.
They're so interesting, though.
Yeah.
They look like they'd be a good meal.
As you move up on your right, you see a well-kept farm. The house and barn show that this farmer must be doing very well. And the stock in the fence yard are very fine looking. You see a fetching feminine face in the window.
Ooh, that's a pretty face.
She waves to you guys and smiles through the window.
I wave back.
They're so friendly here. This is not what I expected of a town with such a dark history.
They don't seem to like me or Cubit much though. You can't just look me.
Alright, so we're just... Alright, let's keep moving.
As you walk on a little bit further, you see another house here. It must be Filican's house. The door's closed and a drunkard is stumbling up to you guys, swaying side to side, a bowl of rum in his hand. He waves at you all. Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Omelette. I'm Elmo.
Hey, Elmo. The sun's... Yeah.
You sure is pretty looking.
The sun's a little high in the... Sun's a little high in the sky, Elmo. Is you celebrating something?
Life. I'm celebrating life. It's a good day to be drinking.
Always a good thing to celebrate.
Oh, you don't drink, do you?
Oh, I drink. It's just, I'm sure I'm light on drink myself right now.
You
but otherwise I'd join you.
adventurous?
Yes, you could say that. Yes.
Oh,
Of the
can I
highest
join you?
caliber. Sure. Sure, Elmo.
Of course, it's not for free. I hire myself out. I'm an armored man's. A man at arms.
A mercenary type.
Yep,
I'll look
I'll join you. Just want 300 gold and a big axe and a suit of chainmail, and I'll come along with you.
No, I think not a little more.
Oh, why not?
You're not in any condition to be fighting what we might be fighting.
Oh, that's not true. My father, he's the leader guy in the town militia. That one.
He is now?
Yes. Yes, and he taught me how to fight, and that's how I know how to use my big axe.
That you don't
You should
have.
not be here. You should be protecting your clan.
Well,
This is a
father
disgrace to
said,
be out here.
he said when I come of age, he'll give me the axe. An axe of my own.
You know what?
He looks like he's like 40 or
Humans are
something.
so fragile. Humans are so fragile.
Oh.
Elmo, you know,
Huh?
I don't like to make deals sober. I'm old school that way. Maybe a little bit of your rum, and I'll pull out my little travel cup.
No, it's mine. I bought it fair and squares from the welcome inch. The welcome wench. Well,
There, let it out, buddy. It's fine.
I've got to go and see my daddy. Report to him militia duties. So, good day then. If you ever need me, you can find me around town somewhere. Remember, just want that big axe.
Keep the town safe, Elmo.
And he just keeps stumbling down the road.
Alright,
Hey, my horse.
so are we just exploring right now?
We're just moving through the town.
Gotcha.
Alright, so you see another home here, and it looks like a business. You see the house has leather hide tacked to the front door. And some smoke coming from the chimney. You also hear the distinct sound of a hammer hitting an anvil. It seems to be a forge with a dwarf working away to the northeast, hammering away at an outdoor forge, and then over in this direction you see a very large building with a sign. A square wooden sign shows a buxom and smiling girl holding a flagon of beer. It must be the Inn of the Welcome Wench, a place renowned for its good food and excellent drink. Passing merchants make a point of stopping, as do many other sorts of wayfarers, and it is said that the place is always filled with patrons.
This seems like a good enough place to take a rest. Lick our wounds.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Alrighty, there's a young man, a stable boy, who comes to take your horses, and let me just grab your tokens, because we're going to go onto another map.
Oh, I hate places with mandatory valet parking. I never know how much to tip.
It's like those bathrooms with the attendants. What do you do?
I could wash my own hands, thank you.
They always hide the towels.
They do it on purpose. Especially the ones in the clubs that don't feel like they need a bathroom attendant. It's really, really shock to the system, you know?
You're always wiping hands on your clothes.
The young man greets you all. Welcome. Welcome to the Welcome Wench. I'll take your horses.
Thank you.
And you see like the front door here and a couple of wagons out the front. And a stable to the south.
Ben.
You're welcome, you're welcome. And he holds out his hand.
I give him I think very hard. I give him 2 silver and I look at him sideways like,
Oh, I'll be sure to re-hoof them, and I'll wash them, and I'll even clean your barding and your saddles. Thank you very much, sir. Should I call you sir?
Yeah, you could just call me Hendrik. Damn it, it was too much.
Okay, sir. I mean Hendrik. Of course. And
Here for the horses. Here, let's see. Carry the 3. I give them. I count 5 silver, but I give them 10 silver.
alrighty, you give him 10 silver pieces, and he sort of his hands are shaking. I'm sorry, my sir. Did you make a mistake here? This is 10 silver pieces. Did you mean these to be copper?
What's the usual price?
Oh, sir, thank you so much. You've really made my day. I'll look after your horses. I'll give them my best service. And he just starts leading the horses, especially this fancy ass horse.
Fancy ass horse, it's bedazzled. It's got some flair on it.
Did I do good, Silch? I think I did good.
Yeah, that was very good. And hey, remember Hendrik Topaz. Hendrik Topaz.
Sorry.
Topaz.
Topaz. Topaz.
Topaz.
Take some pizzazz.
Topaz.
Oh, of course. That's a big dog. Wow. We head into the
Hello, human.
Welcome Wench.
Do you serve dog here?
All right, so the Inn of the Welcome Wench.
Ooh, that looks quaint.
Ooh, nice. It's hi.
And must I say, as a wench, I feel very welcome. So thank you.
All right, let's be careful with throwing gold around, because I know we're trying to make them happy, but we need a place to stay.
Alright, quick question. Let me know if I need to take those 10 silver and all that stuff from the party gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's decide that now. Are we doing... Let's just vote in the chat. Are we doing individual or party?
Personally, I'm
We'll
all
just
up for
party.
individual.
I prefer
Okay. Do it in the chat so we can count.
Alrighty.
Well,
Looks like individual whack.
all right then. How much? All right then. How much gold and stuff do we
All right, it
have right
was-
now between all of us?
Then what we just got from the cave was 13 gold pieces, 28 silver pieces, 1 copper piece.
And then the 4 gems are with
Yeah,
there is 0.
Yeah, they're worth what? 50 GP each.
They were with B-Man over there because he's the strunk.
All right.
Yeah, how about we just leave like the gems and stuff in the party loot, and we could just distribute it when we need it and all that.
That works.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
You head into the common room. The place is very large and bright and cheerful. It contains several rough-hewn tables and chairs, boards and benches. Natural tree trunk pillars support the ceiling overhead. All dark with smoke and age, and a motley group of people are here. You go up and say that to the bartender, Kirith, and he just gives you this very, very strange look. And he just stares at you for a second. Just
I
looks,
stare back.
and then he bursts out laughing, pointing his hand at you. And then he's like reaches over and slaps you on the shoulder. That's a good one, dog. You adventurers, you'll never cease to amuse me. Name's Osler Grundlegoot. I'm the proprietor here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you've heard of our reputation now.
Very much so. Very much so. It's
Ostler Grinder.
what were you gonna say?
I was just saying his name. It's a fun name. Keep going.
Yeah.
I whispered to Adel, was that a joke? I really thought that they served dog here.
Shh. Anyways, we are very welcomed here, and we would definitely love to stay. What can you tell us about this town that we just got here?
Oh, we're a humble farming village, we are. And I can tell you one thing. You'll find no finer food or drink during your stay. Here's the menu, and specials down the bottom.
Perfect.
It does explain the prices.
You know that you realize the prices. They're a lot. Very expensive. You'll not be disappointed. Everything here is top quality. Me and my wife, Glora, cook it all. Oh, hello there. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Glora.
Very lovely
Nice to
lady
meet
that
ya.
you have there.
My last name's also Gundagoot.
What a hell of a name.
Wait, when's Gundergoot?
He clicks his fingers and points at you, Baraza. Well, what are you having, friend? You certainly look like you could take an ale. You haven't had too much, have you? You're looking a little bit green there.
Oh no, this is all natural.
Oh.
I haven't had too many. Trust me, I don't fight.
You are a strange one. I can't say I've never seen your kind before, but, well, you seem friendly enough, and it's a pleasure having you in my establishment.
No problem.
What can I get you
Also,
then?
I can't help but notice you have a lot of people in here and a lot of good food, drink. No entertainment. Luckily, you're in the presence of an actor here. For the price of just one meal, I could put on a bit of a one-man show. Keep your guests entertained, maybe pull them in. What do you say? Typically, I charge more, but the food looks so good.
Well, you're looking to busk for your dinner, are you?
I mean, if you want to say it like that, I prefer, give a cultural experience. But if you want to use those words, I suppose that would work.
Well, how about not just food? How about accommodation as well for all of you?
I mean, that's your words, but I will agree with your generosity. Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Entertain us now.
Of course, I don't mean for free.
Well, it wouldn't be for free. It would be for the talents of myself and my good man here. And I clap Adel on the shoulder. He's a man with thespians, you know, and as such, thespians and adventure.
I don't swing that way, but it's good to know.
No, my good man. It means artist, you know, entertainers, the lifeblood of places like this. I mean, you really, we're cutting you the deal here. Our shows could pull in so many more people. I see a lot of empty seats. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm just trying to help you.
Don't worry. It's not even nighttime yet. The place will surely fill up overnight. There is some entertainment already that I have arranged. Well, I didn't really arrange it, but it's entertainment nevertheless. Of course, there's always a friendly halfling over there, out that Kenda, Tupperello. But there's another one who bothers me. He comes here overnight. His name is Furnock. He entertains the locals with card games. But my patrons, they always leave with lighter coin purses than they come in with, and not just from my high prices. I believe that these games are rigged.
Oh, I see. So, you know, I'm quite the cardsmith myself. Hendrik Topaz is the name, by the way. Nice to meet you. Tell you what, I'll put on a show, and if and maybe I can teach him a little bit of a lesson in cheating cards. I got a good eye for that kind of stuff.
That's lovely to meet you, Mr. Topaz, but I'm sorry, forgive me, but I don't want you to teach him how to cheat cards. I want you to prevent it. I don't need him learning from you how to run these racketeering scams any better.
No, that's what I meant. I may also be well versed in spotting scams like that. Not that I myself am a scam artist. That would be a weird thing to say. But you know, I could teach him a little bit of a lesson for you.
No, I said I don't want you to teach him. I want you to prevent it.
You misunderstand. We're speaking the same language. I'll give him a taste of his own medicine.
He's agreeing with him.
Medicine? What do you mean? No, I want you to stop him gambling. I don't want you to heal him or teach him.
We'll stop him from gambling.
Certainly. You should have said that sooner. Yeah. Excellent.
So are you saying you want to? You're saying you want to kill him? No. We'll kill him.
I nudge Karif. I'm like, no, not that.
I take out my journal and I write idioms not understood in. Well, so between the show and the stopping of gambling, what do you say? Is that worth a few nights' rest for?
I think if you can stop him gambling, the amount of money I must lose for patrons not being able to afford more food and drinks, I'll give you all free accommodation for, let's say, a week, and that'll probably open up room for you if you want to perform every night. I would welcome it. You could keep any money that you make from patrons, and, well, I could probably pay you a small wage if you're good.
Well, this sounds like a good deal to me. Let's seal it with a drink.
Challenge accepted.
So, yes, exactly.
Mr. Green, what can I get you?
I was having a look at your menu, and the steak and kidney pie sounded pretty good.
Ferris has got like upside down. Oh, yes. It's one of our specialties. I'll certainly serve that up. Go and take a seat. Glora, one steak and kidney pie with mushrooms. Mushrooms or truffles?
Mushrooms, please.
Okay, with mushrooms. Aye, of course. She goes into the kitchen. And,
also, why'd you... Oh, sorry.
You're having more?
I was wanting to have a drink. Is there any suggestions you would have?
Of course. Well, our specialty is just the house ale. It's 2 silver a pop. If you're after something a little bit nicer, well, there's some local Perondian Emerald. It's a pale ale. It'll set you back a bit. It's 4 gold pieces for a pint.
I'll just have the house brew.
Of course. And Mr. Topaz, what can I get you?
Did you say 4 gold pieces a pint?
Why, it's Ferondian Emerald. It's one of the finest ales in all of the Crond Hills.
If I was
Flaneas?
If I was drinking a drink, I would be spitting it out right now in surprise. But I'll tell you what, we're friends now.
How about you buy one of those Ferendian ales and then spit it out, and then buy another?
I like this guy.
I'll take a house ale, I think.
House ale, that'll be 2 silver pieces. And you, Mr. What's your name? Points at you, Adol.
Wait, is he talking to me
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
I'll take a pint too. It's Adol, by the way.
Oh, Adol. Oh, nice to meet you. Of course, another ale, and he's just pouring these up. That's another 2 silver. And you, Mr. Sense of Humor. Let me guess, what do you want? Dog piss?
I like this guy.
Because you said you wanted to eat the dog, so I thought...
What is dog piss? I've never heard of this.
I'll get you a beer. A heavy beer.
Yeah.
Gives you a heavy beer, it's 1 silver.
I look at Adol. What is beer?
He puts it down in front of me.
It's pure happiness. Pure happiness. Just drink it all down.
And
We don't
you...
drink
We have to make-
beverages at my clan.
Do we have to make con saves or no?
No, you're only drinking like 1 drink.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Down the menu.
He looks up at you. Ah, are you of the old faith?
No, I am not, sir. I serve Lady Morlith.
Oh. Perhaps you should visit the grove. You should meet Jeru while you're here. You certainly seem naturous.
I plan to. This town's nature is very appealing to me.
Why, thank you. Of course, I always have my heart rested with Mother Oarth. Please, praise be to you. What can I get you, my friend? Perhaps you would like some mead.
No, thank you, sir. I'll take liqueur elixir, please.
Oh, that's a special drop, that is.
Oh, yes.
Alright, it's 5 gold pieces.
Not a problem.
It's a half a gill. And yeah,
Jesus.
it's like so sweet. So sweet, you just shot it down.
Ah, that's the good stuff.
It is indeed. And alright, that's the 5 of you. Okay. Go and get your seat.
I'm like jumping. During all this time, I am still jumping, trying to get on the stool.
He sort of looks over. Oh, a little gnome. Sorry, I didn't see you there. You're a funny-looking fellow. No offense. You remind me of Jinrith the jeweler. Do you know him?
So, a small beer, please.
Oh, of course.
Gives him a little Dixie cup.
He gives you the small
Your
beer.
best food.
It's 5 copper pieces. Don't drink it all at once now, little
Best
one.
food. And your best food.
Why, my best food? Why? That's probably the boiled crayfish in drawn butter. You'll find it delicious. 1 boiled cray. Aye. Go and take a seat. I think that slimy, slithery carjacker should be in a couple of hours. It's getting close to night,
Yeah.
so
Now, Ostler, would you mind coming in a little closer? I think you could help me in this stopping of this slimery dude.
Yes.
So it's my experience that especially those who practice sleight of hand, which again I know very little about personally, but when they get a little more drunk, they tend to get a little more slumpy. So I can keep the rounds coming for him if you could make them a little stronger. And then if any rounds come for me, if you could not give me like water or something, is that possible? I think if I get him good and drunk.
Well, that's the thing. He comes in here, he smokes like a chimney, but he never drinks. And quite frankly, I don't know what a sleight of hand is. Is that some sort of fancy trick that you have?
Those who are crooked. No, those who are not honest, like him. Here we go.
Oh yes, like him. Maybe
well, if
you
I
could
can get him to.
Maybe you could
Smokes like.
get him some special smoke.
Oh, that sounds on the border of legality, sir. My pride, but where would one get that?
I don't know. I just an idea. But I don't think that's the right thing to do. You're right. It's dishonest. I don't want the town militia knocking at my door.
Who would do such a thing?
You could try and buy him a drink, but I've never seen him drink a drop. Probably does it to keep his wits about himself.
Drink a drop of drink?
At the same time, I can't confirm anything. I've never been able to catch him. It's just a suspicion. If you just monitor him for a few hands, then...
Yeah, maybe I can... What kind of evidence do you need to pull the militia in here?
Oh, no, we don't need to get the militia involved. If you could just... if you can catch him, confront him.
Okay. Will do.
Okay, so, do you want to play him in cards, Zilch, or do you want to?
I'm not much. I would like to play him in cards, to be honest, and I mean, you're a bard, right? Your performances are somewhat magical.
I'm actually proficient.
Yeah, I can play a little tune or two, sure. So while you're playing,
I have expertise in cards. Ooh, if you're proficient, then we can all sit at the same table and double our chances. You could be his patsy, and then I could be on the lookout for his cheating.
Wait, I did not hear what you said. Can you say that again, please?
I was saying that, what is his name? Craven. Since he knows how to play cards, we could kind of like, if it's not a one-on-one card game, we could be in the same game, and then one of us could play the fool while the other kept their eyes peeled. And you, good sir Adol,
Okay.
you could inspire us, right?
Sure. I can. Can I inspire someone while playing? Performing?
Yeah. Sure could.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright, you see a couple of like townfolk farmers that are just sort of inhabiting the inn, and that's basically these like generic looking like commoners. They're just people that are not of much note. But there are some people that are of note. There is this little Kender, aka Halfling, and he's got like 4 flagons of ale sitting in front of him. You don't know how he's drinking that much, but he seems to be by himself. There is a couple of adventurers sitting at a table in the northeast. One of them looks like a monk, and the other one looks like a barbarian.
It's a friend of mine.
And there's also a timid-looking human man that looks like some sort of apprentice wizard, just standing in the corner. You come up to this little Kender, Kirith. You come near him, and he looks up at you. Ah, hello there, friend. Wow, you're a big boy, aren't you? Hey, Bluey!
Who, me?
Yes, you. I think I'll call you Ginger.
What? What
Ginger.
does that mean?
Why, that's your name. Ginger. Hello, Ginger.
My name is not that. How come Clan's exact room?
Oh, it's just a joke. It's because you're blue. So I call you something red. Name's Tupperello. Pleased to meet you.
You're a little one, aren't you?
Hi.
You're really annoying.
I'm little in some places, big where it counts.
Oh!
Little man, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you think I'm that little, do you? I bet you I could drink you under the table, Ginger.
Ooh,
I
he's
do
challenging
not-
you to a drinking contest.
Certainly. Do I get to choose to drink?
Oh, we're drinking ale, of course. Or,
No.
well, you can drink mead if you need. If ale's too
No.
much for you.
No.
Oh.
Something more honorable. The blood
Honorable?
of our enemies.
Honorable!
We drink the blood of our enemies at feast.
Wait, how?
I'm not sure if I'm game for that sort of drinking contest, Ginger.
Begin.
Just pretend
Give
I
me the
didn't say
blood.
anything.
Wait, no, he forgive our friend. He means he wants to do the contest. We just got out of an adventure, so he's being very cocky right now. He accepts your
speak
challenge
for
of
me.
ale.
Adel, do not speak for me. I don't drink ale.
Oh, well then, never mind then. You couldn't even handle half of what I drink.
Ooh.
Be gone.
Did I hear drinking contest?
Oh. Hello, Bluey. Oh, you're a big boy too, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you think you can drink? Does ya?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have you know, I've drunken men twice your height under the table. In fact, I guess I drunk them under the building, because that's how tall they were.
While that's going on, I'm gonna sit here next to. You said that he looked like a wizard's apprentice. This one back
Yeah.
here.
He comes straight up to you. Hello there. Hi. Hey, are you a mage? Are you a wizard?
I'm a wizard.
Oh, goody. Excellent. I was looking for a wizard. Can you teach me magic?
And what have you? What happened to your master? You look like you've been studying.
Oh, no, master. My father gave me these robes. He sent me to Homelet to train to become a wizard. He told me not to come home until I learned all sorts of magic. So here I am. My name's Spugnosis. I'm a good wizard. I've been practicing. I can do this. Get ready. And he starts charging up a spell.
I gotta draw my sword.
Oh, drat. He tried to do the light cantrip and it failed. I'll never be a wizard. How will I ever return home to father?
Here, I'll teach you this. And I'll try to teach him how to do minor illusion.
Alright, you try to explain it to him. Make an Arcana check.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I think I get it. So you have to just say that particular command word and then wave your hand down like that. Let me give it a go. It probably takes you like a couple of hours to explain this to him. He sort of seems to get the basic fundamentals of magic. And by this time, night is starting to fall. But we'll go back to Bereza with his drinking competition.
Yeah.
But I did it! And he creates a little mage hat illusion. Goody! So, does that mean I'm your apprentice then? Are you going to teach me all sorts of magics? Teach me how to do meteor swarm. Come on.
Wait, what?
Wish spell. I want to learn the wish spell.
Learn to walk before you run. Learn to walk before you run. But before you walk, you need to crawl.
Oh, I see. Crawl. Yes, I get it. So start at the bottom and work my way up. Yes.
Yes.
So, does that mean that I'm your apprentice now? Father will be so happy. I'll have to write to him. Send a letter to Verbopunk. Oh, he'll be so pleased with me.
Be warned, you want to be my apprentice, you might not survive the day.
Oh, but I'm very attentive. I'm good with chalk. I can draw. I can write. I've used ink before. Please, Father will never forgive me if I don't learn magic. I need to return to Verbopunk and be a powerful wizard. Please, 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 please. I'll do anything you want.
Laura, you there?
I think
He's thinking.
on it. I think on it, I will.
Okay, okay. And then he just like places his hands on the table and just stares at you.
Oh,
It's like a puppy.
By the way, Zeb, when they were doing that, I walked away, annoyed.
Okay. You go and sit down with these folk here, Kirith.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Bereza. So Tupperello sort of smiles at you. So, how much we betting?
5 gold, I guess.
Sounds good. And pay for the other person's drinks?
Sure.
oh no, wrong person.
Osla! He does a wolf whistle and orders just a line of ales. Osla comes and puts them down at the table. Ha ha ha. You might be in over your head, green man. And then you guys start drinking. Alright, what's your constitution score, Bereza?
16.
Alright. You both drink the first 3 with ease. 3 flagons straight down. And a couple of people are gathering around to watch. And he just sort of smiles as he wipes the foam off of his mouth. Looks like we're just getting warmed up. Chug! And you guys both chug another one. So basically, the rules go, from every drink now on, past your con mod, you need to make a constitution save, DC 12. And then take 1d4 damage, which is sort of like basically like non-lethal damage. And the first one, and if you make the save, it's rounded down to a minimum of 0, and it's the first one to drop.
Alright.
Oh,
Drink.
Wow.
So do a con save, and then roll a 1d4.
I love that.
oh, okay.
Alright, you drink your 4th drink, and then Tupperello, he downs his 4th drink. And he takes 1 point of non-lethal damage. Oh, that one burned the belly a little bit. Drink! And give us another con save and roll us a d4. And basically every round, just keep doing that.
I'm gonna be gathering some of these empty flagons and putting them on a table. Set the stage.
You take 2 damage, Bereza, and Tupperello, he takes 4 as well. Oh, spicy! Whoops, I gave him too much. Oh, he's swaying around a little bit. Drink!
Oh damn.
You're destroying it. You don't take anything.
Oh shoot!
And Toporello.
Oh my god!
You're just downing them all easily, Araiza. You take 1 point of damage.
Yes.
Tell me the time where I wrestled 2 dragons to the ground and then they kissed each other. And you take 0 damage that round. He drinks another round, takes 1. And then I rode both the dragons and they drink!
Shit.
I can drink you under the table, little one.
Oh god!
Oh, good save.
Kick up drink! He's still up.
I go over to this guy. I got 5 on the green guy. You can...
He just looks at you. Coward. That's what he says.
Okay.
Alright, Barry,
Never mind.
you drink another one. That one hits you a little bit. You take 2 points of damage. And Toporello. Falls off of his chair onto the ground. And he's just like passed out on the ground. So you
There's
get 5
drink
gold
his blood.
bits. Drink his blood. Quick, drink his blood.
We
You guys,
gotta talk about the blood drinking.
You also get 35 XP each for that little mini quest.
So do I just get the gold immediately too?
Yeah, you get your 5 GP back and then you just take the rest off the table.
Plus the extra drinks he has.
Alright, Zilch, you go over and try to speak to this barbarian and he just says, Coward. And the monk, he speaks. So as you've sat down with him, Kirith. Hello there, friend. Nice to meet you. My name is Turuko. What brings you to this fine town?
Turuko. My name is Turuko. I'm Zigzag's Thoroth Kirith.
That is a fine name. You don't look like anyone I've ever seen before. You look like you have the face of a dragon. Have you come to this town for adventure?
I have come to this town looking for my way in life, help my clan. But yes, that would include adventure.
Ah. Tell me about your clan, friend.
We are a mighty clan, led by my father, Nikit, and my mother, Corinne. And I'm talking like you now.
Interesting. So you say you look for adventure. I see you are with some companions. Are you looking for some extra help? Cobalt and I are certainly looking to join a group of adventurers. I am a monk myself, and Cobalt, he can swing his big axe quite well. He is a barbarian.
I can see that. I've never met a monk before. What exactly is a monk?
Well, I am good with martial arts. I specialize in hand-to-hand combat. Cobalt and I are thinking of going and exploring the old moat house. We think there may be some treasures inside.
I have heard of this boathouse. Is this some place of ill repute?
Oh, it is a ruin that lies east of the town. I could show you if you want to come with us.
I would be very interested. I will ask the rest of my party. By the way, is there a dog there?
I dare say there may be some feral dogs around.
Challenge accepted.
I don't think that was a challenge, friend.
Challenge accepted.
Cobalt! Cobalt. I agree, Cobalt. Board. Yes, Cobalt. Well, come and find me when you want to head there. Of course.
Absolutely.
Any treasure we find, we would expect an even share.
That would be fair by my standards. That would be honorable.
Board, Cobalt. Yes, I agree, Cobalt. He is very strong. Board, Cobalt. Yes, I like his scales too, Cobalt.
Thank you. I take this side from my mom.
Board.
She is very beautiful.
That's not a nice thing to say about his mum, Cobalt. Board, Cobalt.
What is he saying?
Nothing. Ignore him.
Well, he said, how do you understand this man?
When you get to know someone long enough, well, you get to know them well enough.
Cobalt? Is that your name?
Cobalt.
Is it like Hodor?
Board.
Ah.
I rolled a history check. I was listening. I'm like wondering what language is he speaking?
You've never heard or read about that language.
He's speaking Pokemon, goddammit.
I know.
Now, here's the question. Do they call him Kobold because that's all he says? Or does he say Kobold because that's his name? Chicken and egg.
My associate Cobalt and I are staying upstairs. We'll be here for a few days before we decide to head out. Please come and get us if you plan to head that way.
I think you presented an interesting challenge. I will definitely talk to my party. I bet we will be happy to attend with you.
Indeed, friends. We could find many treasures and riches in this moat house.
Agreed. Cobalt?
Yep.
Taruko? Well met.
Toroko nods at you.
I go and I tell these guys what this transpired. I didn't know if they were listening it or not.
A little bit.
They say there's lots of treasure and it's a boathouse. It sounds rather exciting.
It does. But I would still like to. We just got here, so my opinion is we should just explore the town. Maybe there might be other interesting jobs as well. So
I go over
is
and
it
pick
almost
up two gorilla and bring them to the bar.
Ooh.
It's nighttime now.
Yeah, that's what that was.
That's it.
it's time.
I kind of wanted to know. It's been like a few hours.
Yeah, it was pretty late in the day when you guys arrived, and a few more people like pour into the tavern. No one really too particularly interesting, except for this man. You see him like start dealing cards, and people are just going straight over to him.
Alright.
He smokes a big cigar.
Well, Luigi, I presume. Wasted a bit.
All right. I guess
Let's go.
I'll give you a Bard of Inspiration, Zilch, and Craven, do your thing.
Yeah, that was
Craven?
yeah. Can you hear me?
You there? Yeah, I can hear you. I was saying.
We can hear you.
Alright, damn.
All right. Yeah, I was saying, Craven, do your thing.
And you see an upset-looking commoner sort of walk away. Drat! And then also Toporello just sort of gets up at some stage and just like sits back on his seat.
All right. While this is going on, I'm gonna be playing, doing a performance as a little distraction while they're playing. Would that be
you see Fernox like laying out some cards and he's got dice and sort of just starts calling out, step right up, try your luck, what's your game? Dragon dice, knuckle bones, 3-card Monte, kobold's knuckles, name your game.
I'll stand up from my table.
I'm gonna win.
Nice.
I'm gonna win.
I'll pretend to drunkenly shuffle over to his little game there.
Alright, and Adol, do a performance check.
Alright. I do a horrible performance.
You're just singing this like, what instrument do you play?
I know I'm the violin. I tried doing it and then like it gets stuck on one of the hinges.
You try to like get it unstuck and it's just like playing like.
Okay, I'm done.
Can you please keep that noise down? It's horrible. Sounds like a dying pig.
Oh my god.
It was.
One at a time. Step back, please. I need to make sure all cards are highly visible at all times. One at a time. What's your game then, my fine sir?
Let's see. I have expertise in card set. So what does that translate to in canon? This game set cards.
So that's like a proficiency, right?
Yes.
With playing card sets. So I mean that's like just any card game basically. Like, don't need to read too much into it. You can just say you're playing with cards.
I'm playing with cards, and I didn't mean to roll that for like any role-playing purposes. I just wanted to pop up my proficiency.
No problem.
But yeah, I will. I'll do something with cards then. My name's Hendrik Topaz.
Well, these are the rules of the game. We both pick 3 cards and then we flip them over. Whoever's got the highest wins. Quite simple, see?
Yes, that does sound quite. That sounds quite simple to me.
Wow.
But first, I don't like. Do you like to gamble sober? Because I know I don't.
I don't drink, so sorry, my sir, but you can certainly help yourself to as many beverages as you like.
Oh, I'm already a little far gone. I think I'm good.
Even better then. So keep your eyes on the cards. Let's shuffle this deck. And he shuffles the deck.
Yeah, as the game's going, I'm watching it.
Alright. You see he sort of keeps his shoulders up quite staunch. Seems to like cover the full vision of the cards quite well, and any perception check you'll make, Kirith, will be at disadvantage, but Zilch, you're the only one that's got a full clear view of what's going on.
Yeah, I'll try to make one.
Alright. He shuffles the deck and you sort of try to peer over his shoulder, and he's shuffling well as far as you can tell, nothing dodgy.
I have expertise in sleight of hand and gamers cards. Does that apply itself to like looking for him cheating here?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage, and you can do like a perception check to sort of see what's going on.
Okay, let's see here.
Alright, as far as you can tell, he shuffles it very, very quick. Sort of flicks the cards together, and he deals you 3 cards.
Oh, you want me to draw them?
There we go.
Oh, I click them.
And you basically places them down on the table.
They're right there.
Yeah, you can double click them. And now I got to figure out how to Oh, alright. I've got it. Okay, so you can put your 3 cards down and tell us what you got.
What is a joker?
Ah, Joker! You snooze, you lose. Counts as nothing.
Well, let's see what you got.
Ah, they're giant cards! Ready, puts 3 cards down. 9, 8, 17, and you've got 19. Ah, 24! I win! Wait, how much did we bet?
We bet 1 silver piece.
Minimum bet's 5 gold.
Whoa! You didn't say that first. You didn't say that first.
Well, that's the minimum. So you lose 5 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, you can double your money. Try and win back what you lost.
Yeah, I'll go again. And Seb, is this all perception checks that this is going to be mechanically, or there are other opportunities, I guess?
It'd be a perception check. The only thing you can really do is look, but proficiency of your cards is giving you advantage for that.
Okay, I'll play another round and.
All right, he puts the cards back in, shuffles.
Do your perception check now.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Make perception checks at disadvantage unless your name is Zilch. All right.
Okay, I made a 19, but wait, I'm going to apply my bardic inspiration before you tell me what's going on.
Okay.
So a 25.
Ooh.
All above board. He shuffles the deck. Doesn't slide any cards or anything like that. All right then.
Horrible perception.
Same dealio. Deal. And he deals you 3 cards. Zilch.
Okay.
Show us what you got.
Ooh, show me what you got.
Man.
Nothing that great.
Aces 11.
Aces are high, right? Okay. And I'll say to him, and thieves can't. It's a nice little game you got going. However that is.
He like ignores
Seb.
it. You don't know if he understands it or not. You can make an insight check. He went to gesture towards like acknowledgement, but then you feel like he knows thieves can't, but he doesn't openly sort of show you that he knows and doesn't respond to it. 18, 26, 21, 31, drat! You win! Here's your 5 gold back. Puts all the cards back in. Another round, Ren?
I don't know if he's cheating. I got a 25 on a perception check, and I don't know how I would catch him. Do you have a problem with me dealing there?
You're on a streak. Oh, I'm the one dealing the cards, my friend. You're doing well. Again?
Yeah. Again.
He shuffles the cards again.
Seb, make him show his cards first.
Seb, you said that he doesn't drink it. He doesn't drink at all.
No, he's just smoking a big cigar the whole time. There's like a plume of smoke hovering above the lamplit table.
Is there any way I can check like if that smoke is magical or something?
Doesn't look magical. You can make an investigation check. It looks very real, coming off his cigar. And, again, my friend?
Yeah, one more time.
Alright, he deals
How
you...
about we switch it up, though? I don't like the suspense. How about you show me your cards first this next time?
Just magician never shows his secrets. I'm the one who makes the rules, friend.
One at a time?
That's not the way it goes.
I mean, it shouldn't change anything, right? It's all cards. It's all chance anyway.
I've played this way ever since I first got here. You're on a streak, friend. You're doing good. You beat me fair and square. Do you want another game or not?
Yeah. Let's do this.
He shuffles. And he deals you 3 cards. Good luck!
Alright, as he was shuffling it, I was making a check.
Yeah. Make a perception check. And...
We all do it.
Sure. It's all above board. He shuffles the deck. Puts the cards down. 13.
How did you know that before I dropped?
17.
If this guy's cheating, he's doing it magically. Like, the cards are illusions or something.
12. Oh, friend, you want to spice this up a little bit? I draw one more
I don't know what
card.
you
You want to double the bet? You could win. Nice little fortune here.
I don't have the money to double the bets, so...
Very well then. 18. I win. Unlucky. And he snatches up your 5 gold.
I don't think he's cheating. I think he's just lucky.
Another game, friend? What do you say we make the stakes a little bit higher? 20 gold?
Look, man, I'm just you seem to be running a pretty standard operation here, but I don't have the money for it.
Unlucky friend, you're doing so well. You're on a real streak. Losing streak, that is. Any more takers? 20 gold, I'm up in the stakes. You've seen this man win before your very eyes. Think of what you could do with that 20 gold. You could buy half of an item off the menu.
I'll stand up and say, don't listen to this charlatan. He's clearly running scams. If you want some good gambling, you come with me at this table here next to my good friend Tuparello.
I'll have you know, I have every right to bargain here. In fact, I'm employed by Osler. That would be illegal for you to gamble in this premises while I'm here. I pay my taxes.
Did you say you're employed by Osler?
Indeed I am.
Can I do an inside check on that?
Sure. And seems to be telling the truth.
Alrighty.
No more
You're
takers.
employed by...
High stakes.
Why?
2 to 1, 2 to 1, last offer.
Hold on. How much is Osler's... I'll say in Thieves' Cant. How much is Osler's cut?
He sort of looks at you. Sorry, friend, move aside. Let's make room for paying customers. And you see like, another excited, like, commoner with a handful of gold, like, looking like he wants to get in there.
I'll go and say, no, friend, don't worry. He's this man is a charlatan and a cheat and a scammer. Don't give him any more of your gold. But I'll go talk to Osler real quick.
Don't listen to him. He's just sad because he lost. But you, my lovely lady, you look like luck is smiling upon you. Comes and sits down. Did you have any luck then?
No, but I think you did. So,
What do you mean?
Why do you employ that gentleman over there?
Why, for entertainment, of course.
So you pay him to be here, but you want me to just defraud him? How much does he pay you?
Well, I have a Pay me? No, friend. I'm not sure what you're implying, but he pays me a small amount of money to gamble here. I've got a contract with him. It lasts for another 3 months, but I fear he's up to no good. You didn't catch him?
No, he kind of just seems to be lucky, unless I have the wrong set of eyes, but unless he's doing something magical, he seems to be pretty good at what he does.
Perhaps I'm wrong, but I could swear. How many games did you play with him?
3 games.
Maybe that wasn't enough. I'm not sure. Well, if you're not going to pursue the matter any further, here's the bill for your rooms. And it's like 20 gold.
I don't have 20 gold to gamble to try and catch this guy. Cheating. Wait a minute, we have those diamonds, right? Or those gems, polished gems.
Do you hear another commoner sort of drat lose? So go and sit down at a table by yourself.
I'll walk back over. Alright. You know what, you're right. I'm sorry about that. I was kind of, I was just off my rocker, off kilter. I'm not used to losing at games of chance. You can understand. You seem like a lucky guy. I'm usually a lucky guy too.
Well, looks like luck is in my favor tonight. And, I could probably afford one more game. 2 to 1, what do you say?
I don't
have
play,
the gold.
but I don't want to play, but I will. How do you get to your skill level?
Skill, my friend? It's all luck. 52 cards, even chance. 3 cards pulled, highest wins.
Is he shuffling in between each hand? Is he shuffling each hand, or is he?
Yeah, he's shuffling. He's shuffling every time. And he's shuffling the cards as you come over at him. Oh.
Look, I don't have the gold, but
I'll wager the 20. But here's the wager: I shuffle the cards and I deal.
Sorry, friend, can't trust you. I'm the one dealing here. Dealer shuffles. Those are the rules. Step aside. Any takers?
I'm the dealer.
I'll slide a polished gem across the table.
How much is that
What about
worth?
that? 50 GP, I think.
He picks it up, breathes on it, and rubs it against his thing. I certainly have to take this down to Jinnereth, of course. And he flicks it back to you. You may win it. And he puts down 50 gold. Now the stakes are on, friend. You win this one, you win 100 gold. Deal?
Sounds like a deal to me.
He shuffles the cards.
Your deck, and he should deal from his deck.
He's not gonna roll that way.
There you go, friend. There's your 3 cards. Wish you best of luck.
Can I make my routine perception checks?
Yep. And he shuffles the cards.
I'm gonna check on what he's doing, Zilch. Not when he shuffles, but when he deals.
He's, sure, make a perception check. It's all above board. And he does sort of obscure the card, so everyone that's not Zilch is doing this at disadvantage. Show us what you got, friends. Will you be sleeping outside or inside tonight? Only Lady Luck can tell. Oh, very good. 10? 17.
Not too proud of that one.
20. 5. And everyone make another perception check.
Yep, here's the card. It's gotta be face.
15.
He's gotta have a face card.
Puts down another one. Did everyone make that perception check?
Oh god, we suck.
Yep.
Okay, you got a 14.
The
I
highest
did do that.
15?
Yeah, that was mine.
Lord, you got 17.
Alright, he puts down a 10. Everyone make another perception check.
Oh, what the fuck? Browser got a 16, so that might be good.
15.
Alright, you see him slide a card out of his hand, out of his cuff, and he puts down a king. Unlucky! Unlucky,
I
friend!
stabbed that out of hand.
Hey, I saw that.
Huh? What do you mean?
I saw you slide that out of your coat pocket or your sleeve.
Osler comes over. What is the meaning of this? Huh? Ah! Damn, I've been caught!
I believe this man is cheating.
Osler puts his hands on his hips just like this. That's it, Fernok! You've embezzled your lost gold! Get out! Ah, I won't forget this! I'll remember all of you! And you, and you! Ah! And he just runs off.
I will say to Fernok on the way out the door, make sure you check out the flowers on your way out, which is Steve's can for
I grab
fuck you, and I hope I ever see you again.
This isn't the last you'll see of me!
Zeb, I grab before you leave.
You grab him?
You're gonna get, well, like,
Yes.
hold him.
Yes,
Yeah, I grab.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna get all the
grab
gold
him.
back.
You grab him and like
Oh,
coins just like
yeah.
spill out all over the ground. People just start like diving in to grab them. And like all these cards fall out. All these like weighted dice and shit. They all fall out and like will land on 20. And Osler just sort of shakes his head. Let him go, let him go. You are banned, Fernok. And
Wait, did he give him that 50 gold?
yeah, he drops like you win the 50 gold, and then he also drops the gemstone, and you guys get another 35 XP each. And we're gonna end the session here for tonight.
That was awesome.
Of all people to find him out.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you all very much. Hope you enjoyed the first session, and we'll continue exploring more of Homlet next week.
I might be,
Have a
I
good night.
might be SMRT
Thank you for
smart.
bringing Waluigi into this.
But